Nasty. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all.
We always start out with some laughter.
Hold on, honey. It's the
Oh,
microphone.
baby, I don't like to keep people waiting.
Hey y'all.
Our journey. Hello,
There you go with the singing
our
again.
beautiful people. I got the best shower voice. I got the best shower voice. And I don't think nobody has a better one than I do.
What's
Okay.
that sound?
The thing, you want me to close it? That's
No. It just sounded like something was breaking.
no, it's the wash machine and the
Hey
dryer's
y'all.
on.
Don't mind us. We still having our own little conversations before we get started. Hold on, please. How please?
Excuse me, y'all. Today was a good day. Hope everybody's day was a good day. Because mine's definitely a good day. Had some great trainings. And
Okay, we
the
ready.
kids are maybe back to 100. Trina's trying to get back to 100. So, just throwing it out there. I might be by myself if she disappears on me. I'm scared. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So I should have sat on that side so I could easily get out.
I can slide back and do one of these.
Hey, you cannot make me laugh because then I'm going to start coughing.
sorry.
Let me take some deep breaths. Even that hurts.
Babe.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to an Unscripted Beautiful Life. We are, our topic tonight is overcoming obstacles together. Mr. Henderson gave, it was on it. That's what,
Hold on. No. I want to make sure I gave you the right title.
OMG.
No, I just like to be, what was it? The obstacles you have overcome together. So, what did you say?
Overcoming obstacles together.
Okay, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tiff,
I'm
listen.
sorry, but this is this is why we do what we do. And so Trina said, and this one will probably be more of a recap type of thing because again, it says obstacles you have overcome together. So now, do we think about the obstacles that we've actually overcome together as a family for one, and then as a couple? Because everybody tries to get over obstacles by themselves, but we've then got over some obstacles together.
Yeah, we almost had an obstacle last
We
week.
did. That was an
But
obstacle, but we
so
was
you
able to.
right.
It
You right.
was
We was able to recover.
we were ninja warriors at that point. We was able to overcome that obstacle no matter what. But that's kind of what made me say this topic, um, because she was like, "Well, we kind of did that, yeah." But that was one thing, and we have to. It's just like it's an accomplishment. So when one of us accomplished something great individually, right? We celebrate that.
Mm-hmm.
But do we celebrate our obstacles that we achieved together? Because we should have celebrated last Tuesday. We should have celebrated that, babe. We definitely should have celebrated that one. But again,
My bad, y'all. I need to cough this way away from the microphone. So let
we have to celebrate those obstacles that you do get through together because let me tell y'all, it's not easy to do a task when both people have very very strong personalities. It's not easy.
I beg your pardon.
Nothing wrong with it, babe. That's what was one of the things that your personality was one of the things that I needed to tame this wild lion.
Mine.
Me, me, you tamed me, babe.
I
You
was
are a
about to say,
lion
wait
tamer.
a minute.
Yeah, she's a lion tamer. If anybody didn't know, that's her other occupation. But that's here nor there. So we have to definitely celebrate the obstacles because they're not easy feats at all. Like, but remember, everybody, this is one personality, another personality. No matter if y'all personalities are alike, no matter if they're different, it's still two different people trying to come together with one goal. And there's going to be several obstacles in our way. There's going to be individual ones, and there's going to be family ones. There's going to be couples ones. But the whole goal is to not just brush it off and be like, it's just another day. No, 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 no. Celebrate that, because some obstacles can be life altering, could be relationship altering. There's a lot of obstacles that are put in front of us that can alter your everyday life with your spouse, with your kids. Even if y'all, as like you and your son, you and your daughter, y'all do a project together, and y'all then, if y'all clashed or whatever it is, and y'all was able to get to the end goal, and whatever it is that you were doing, it looks like the picture that you started with, then celebrate that, because these aren't easy things at all, y'all. Like, we take for granted the day-to-day tasks that are difficult to do alone, and we bringing someone else in with us. So celebrate that. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It could be the smallest thing that both of y'all are allowed, that y'all can both go in the bathroom at the same time and not have an argument. Because why you in the bathroom with me? Get out the bathroom.
Oh,
You know?
listen.
So
How many times it's been back? Like, can I just get the bathroom in peace?
sometimes it's the first one to the bathroom in here gets the bathroom. But these are little things that um I just want us to look at. Don't ignore them and celebrate them, because again, it's not easy. There's like let's just think of. I just want everybody to just think for a second of a feat, or let me not say a feat, an obstacle that you thought that was like minor to you, but could have been something bigger to your partner. You thinking?
I am thinking.
KVI, you got anything?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
You came up with the example.
Yeah, but we just talking. So that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
We
just
don't want
saying.
them to be.
Give me an example then. So then that may help. I mean, because babe, I've been on medicine the last couple of days. I'm not quite all the way back yet.
I understand, babe.
So
I
I'm just like,
understand.
give me an
This
example
gonna
so
be an
that it
obstacle
can.
right now.
Yeah, this part is
But
getting
so
through without when I'm laughing that I'm not coughing so bad.
okay, so I can give you now. That wasn't. I wouldn't say that was a small one, because last week wasn't small. That could have. It was small because it didn't turn with it. Man, don't put that on this. I will celebrate it because it could have blew up to something crazy, and it didn't. So I will celebrate that because it was we were able to stay on task and not come at each other.
She said, I don't think we closed the eyes. Said my eyes look like they about to close already. So I
I
don't.
did, I did, I did close my eyes.
Oh,
I did. I was like this. I did close my
oh
eyes.
my God, I didn't see that. I'm sitting here looking like I really should not be on this thing tonight because I'm like my eyes look,
So if
and
I
it's
got
not helping that I'm drinking the blissful calm tea right now. So I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but
if you just sit there and just be beautiful, the ratings will go up.
that Seth, he gonna have me on the video like Rick had you on that thing last night when you was knocked out sleep like this. My
Oh
baby got
no!
you
And then
like
you turn the
that.
camera off.
Nah,
I'd have turned the camera
it
off.
wasn't his presentation. It
I
was
still
you
turned the
had to
camera
see it,
off.
and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
it wasn't. It wasn't.
But no. But see, again, those are accomplishments. These are things that we have to celebrate. Celebrate
I mean,
your
I
things.
think you're. I gotta take deep breaths, y'all. I think what you said is right though, because I think whenever we go through obstacles, the our response the majority of the time is thank you God, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we never really sit back and think about, man, what did we just overcome?
Mm-hmm.
And um understanding like, okay, we just overcame this and really talking about it to the point of, you know, if this happens to come back again, how do we deal with it again, or what would we
Right.
do differently so that we either it's an easier time, or we should have moved left but we went right, something like that. Like, we never really sit back and talk about what was it that we learned through that experience
Yeah,
to get us through it. And I think that's what's really helping, like, us just getting on here talking about it, like, oh, we've really overcome some stuff, you know what I mean? And
if we could go back 2 years ago to Thanksgiving.
we've shared, we've
Yeah.
shared,
So,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying is, like, when we are overcoming some things, and think you kind of like write it off as, oh, that's just what relationships do. um
but we don't celebrate it.
you don't celebrate it,
Man,
you don't acknowledge, you don't talk about it, to to say, listen, we did good right there, because 5-10 years ago,
patting each other on the back.
that would have been a deal, you know what I mean?
It could
Like,
have been a deal breaker. That's why I say some obstacles that we deal with on a day to day could be deal breakers,
yeah.
could be relationship enders. Like,
Oh, thanks, Tiff.
so I, I'm glad somebody else told her, because I try to tell her all the time,
Oh,
but
good.
but it comes different from a friend. Keep telling her. Sorry, back to the actually that was a little commercial break. But yes, we have to. So let's go back. 'Cause remember I said we was going to recap a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all remember our stories, because we do have some added people, but and then we could celebrate how we got through it, because it was really fast, like it was last time. It was really quick, and this one wasn't
That
as
thing
fast.
is alive. It was not dead like I thought. My
But
bad, y'all. It's moving here. Sorry, it was a bug, and I thought it was
it's,
dead, but
it's
it's
gone
it's
now.
it started moving.
Come on, babe, stay with
I know you did
it.
it.
Stay with it,
Oh.
babe.
Stop.
Sorry. So back to Thanksgiving 2 years ago. Some of y'all may remember the story, some of y'all may not. But Trina had to get out to pump the gas. But she knows that I'm one of those
I didn't have to get out.
hibernate. No, she didn't have to.
No,
but she
you
got
gotta
out.
start from the beginning, babe. I
Okay.
think you gotta start with, okay, so this is the year we've all decided we're going to Georgia to celebrate Thanksgiving with the rest of our family.
Hold up, time out. Why you get to go into the deep stories when I was trying to go right into
Because
it,
you
man?
can't just get half the detail
All
with
right, go
me
ahead.
going
I'll let you
all
tell her.
crazy.
I'm gonna sit back and I'll jump in
You
when
can't,
like a
you
double
trying
dutch.
to make you
Hold on,
feel
go ahead.
good.
Hold on, babe. Just
And
let me know when I need to jump in.
I always have to take the first leg when we drive, because he gonna sleep. He gotta sleep. And we riding. And so this the second stop.
Maybe second or third, because we stop a lot.
Yeah.
We stop a
But
lot.
this time we had to get gas. And we pull up and he don't move. He sleep, but he don't move. So I'm over here slamming car doors.
She boiling.
Pumping the gas. All of the things, right? And I get back in the car.
Got back in the car.
Got back in the car, and either that time I slammed the door.
I got up.
You woke up.
And then when I got up, I don't know what happened, but I ended up having to pump the gas, because for some reason the gas did not pump. For whatever reason. So I ended up pumping the gas, and then we got in the car, and I can just feel the tension. And one thing that for this one, what I would say, well, we celebrated, the kids noticed it before we kind of noticed it. So we had to make another stop. And then when we made I think this stop was for food. When we made this stop, when we got back in the car, we were laughing and joking. And Nick's in the back. He's our Carmen Sandiego. Like, this dude is so observant to everything. He's like, hi, mommy and daddy's laughing again. And it was an eye opener. It was a mind opening thing. It was so many things, because we don't think our kids are paying attention to us, but they paying attention to us. So for him to be able to see that, it made me think back like, dang, how many times have we gotten into arguments in front of the kids and never resolved it in front of them so that they could see how it is to be able to resolve relationships with anybody.
Oh, they got plenty of stories.
So that's what I'm saying. And so it was more of a eye opening to me because it's like I can tell my kids to do X, Y, and Z no matter what, but they're not going to do what I say. They're going to do what they see. And it made me shift a lot of things because at the end of the day, I grew up, and anybody that's 40 and above, if I say 35 and above, probably could say this, that we grew up only to be seen, never heard. And if you were seen, it was because you were in trouble.
Yeah.
Because you were supposed to be with the kids. So I'm like, wow, my kids are paying attention to my relationship with my wife, and that initially can affect their relationship. Not what they we're not even gonna go to the wives or the husband yet, but to their friends. Because they like, if my mother and my father can't get along and they're husband and wife, why do I need to get along with a friend? Or why do I need to get along with my sister? Why do I need to get along with my brother? If them two can't do it. So I think we might have, well, I guess this is still celebrating because again, we celebrated because again, it was we talked to the kids like, yeah, I'm glad we was able to get through this. I was glad that we could show y'all this is, yes, you're gonna disagree on things, but do you have to stay mad with each other forever?
I think it was Tiffany talked about a pivotal moment. I think it was a pivotal moment because the kids, especially Kayla, probably have seen us with more levels of dysfunction than the levels of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to communicate to each other and it's gone. Y'all, see?
Babe. I'm fine.
But now Tiff over, I am going to throw what I got, Tiff, because now the bug that he so-called killed ain't sitting. Oh, there's no, it's not there. Where's the
I
bug that
smushed
you
it. I
supposed to have
smushed
killed?
it. I smushed it. So it just fell off somewhere. But you can't see it because it's black right here.
OMG.
Babe, it was dead. It was dead.
A dead thing do not move. This ain't Jesus raising bugs over here.
It was dead, babe. It was smushed.
Don't play with me.
It was smushed. Yeah.
Listen, sorry y'all. Pet detective over here. Um
Maybe I did eat it. Nah, just playing, y'all.
um what was I even saying last? See, messing with you. Um
We
of
found
the
it.
fact of, Kayla probably has seen more of our dysfunction than she has seen of our healing. And to be able to, now as she um as she has even grown into being able to use her voice and being able to express herself and saying, well, mommy, when you did this or you didn't do that, this is how I felt, this is how it hurt me. And being able to be in a position to receive that.
And that's the biggest issue with us as parents, being able to receive when our kids or anybody tells us something that we know is detrimental.
Yeah, because I think who wants us to who wants to be told that we've done something effed
Nobody,
up, right?
nobody.
And knowing that as a parent, yes, there is no manual. We're still trying to figure it out, but to be able to have your child come and be comfortable enough
She's comfortable enough to be able to speak
to
to us.
speak her mind, to speak her voice and be like, listen, I can't be in this dysfunction. You know what I mean? And be at a place to not take it personal
It's
and be
hard.
like, who you talking to? Like, how dare you?
Right.
But realizing, oh, I never considered her. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
never considered how my dysfunction, because of my lack of healing and, acceptance and confidence of who I am, how much it impacted them.
Yeah. And nobody, I want to say nobody, we wasn't thinking that at all. I know for a fact that I wasn't, because I was young and
I don't think
stubborn.
anybody does.
I was just speak. I like to always like speak for myself because I was young and stubborn, and was my way or no way type of thing. So I understand completely, and I'm so glad that we was able. We were, she was able to express herself to us, so that way we can see it, and then try to start to fix ourselves.
Yeah, and I think that's the other part of it too, is being able to hear it,
And receive
receive
it.
it,
Yes.
and then say, okay, I got work I still have to do,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because she needs now to see another example. This is what it looks like for me to speak my truth to somebody else and, say what needs to be said and allow them to receive it. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
go about and do what they need to do. Because it's like, now she understands, oh, there is power in my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to hold it back just because it's mommy.
Right.
Or I'm not going to hold it back because of, you know what I mean? That's how I'm looking, as we reflect back on it, like, those were wins.
They were wins because of where we are now.
I'm
But
talking about being able to have be able to hear and receive what she's saying. That was a win.
yes, now
Because reason why I say that is because if she had come to me when I wasn't doing
being
the
able to
deep
receive,
work,
yeah,
right, and not accepting my part of the issue,
right,
when she came to me, I would have been off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how dare you?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can't tell me what I did wrong. Like, I'm, trying
Right,
to.
I'm your mother, and yeah,
I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to figure out, you gonna be all right. I didn't dismiss her.
right,
And I think
100%.
that's the piece that she like, oh, if I can speak my voice to mommy and mommy hears me, man, who she can't speak her voice to?
So that is, and I wasn't trying to discredit the win.
No. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure, because I always just ask questions because it's one of the things somebody. I always learned this, and I wish I would have known this when I was younger. That you ask questions to get answers, and they always say there's no such thing as a dumb question, right? So throughout life, and I know people, y'all came across people in trainings and things like this. Like, man, don't ask questions. Let's get out of here. But somebody in that room could be having the same exact question that you have, and they're afraid to speak up. So being able to get the kids to understand that your voice, even at a young age, is powerful. What else could we, ask for them?
I I'm even in the classroom now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being able to express to 5 and 6 year olds the power of their voice. Like, we have a morning slide
Okay.
that we go through every morning. Besides the classroom rules, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
how are you feeling today? Because I need them to understand that I see you
Mm-hmm.
and you can say whatever it is. Like, they'll give me a feeling, well, I'm frustrated, and I'm not moving on to the next person. Tell me why you're
Wow. Right.
frustrated. Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm. What frustrated you?
Right. And
Yeah.
now, we talk about it, and I say, okay, well, you might not want to come to school today, but today I get, because you came, I got to see your beautiful voice, right? And we get to be able to spend time with you and today. And so until we go home. And it's just getting to see the change that has to happen because somebody sees them. Like I've had the most beautiful day today with my kids. One of them, his response was he was frustrated. He didn't want to come to school at all. So he was already in a mood, right?
Of course.
So we're in there and everyone else is kind of in the front participating with the other person that was in there with me today, but he was still kind of standoffish. And I saw it and I could say, I'm asking him, like, you don't want to sing. So I just went and sat on the floor next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I told him, I said, listen, don't laugh at me if I can't get back up. Then he started laughing. But we
I have a story
started
for that today too, man.
we
That's so
started
funny.
talking. And I said, why don't you want to sing? And he just was like, I don't like it. And I could tell that there was still something heavy on him. So I told him to turn to me. And I'm holding his hands at this point. And I'm like, what's wrong? And we're just talking as if we were the only two in the room.
Mm-hmm.
All the other kids behind us singing,
And it's just y'all
and we
two.
just sitting there having a conversation. And to see now, he's crying.
Oh no.
And I'm like, why are you crying? And he's talking and he just didn't want to be there. I said, but we need you here today.
Dang.
And just talking and getting to see. And so I just sat there with him while they continue to sing. But it was like at that moment, he needed to know, like, Miss Henderson is here.
Mm-hmm.
I got him. You know what I mean? So now, tomorrow when I see him, I'm praying it's a different conversation.
Yeah. He might come to you and say, thank you for helping me get through my day yesterday. Because
Yeah.
it was just tough. And babe, you know how you you just said this, right? You just said this. You said you got down on the floor with the little boy and you said, don't laugh at me because if I need help getting up, right? So today we took a picture after my training and I laid across the floor. And they like,
All right,
hey,
Nicholas.
they like, because babe, how I am here, I'm like that
I
at
know
work.
exactly.
And
I know.
so they like, Dre on the floor. I said, yeah, remember that forklift out back? If I need help, go get that forklift to get me up off this ground. So it's so funny. And that's not coincidences, babe. I no longer live on coincidence that we were both on the floor today. And we both said something about need help getting off the floor. That's not a coincidence. We are aligned. Pew, just to let y'all know. So have discussions with your spouse about their days. Because you will see how things align all the time. And it's not coincidences. It's never a coincidence. It's being aligned the way you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just because you start to see these things doesn't mean that's the end goal. No. That's just God showing you. Here go a little sprinkle of what y'all can have. But it's plenty more where that comes from. So just keep aligning yourself the way that your path is supposed to tell you. I had a young man come into my community center the other day. He's from the community center when I was in Capitol Heights. And this young man, we had a long conversation. And he was like, Dre, thank you so much for this conversation. I said, bro, because I remember you when you were a teen and now you're a grown man. And always, you can always tell when someone is trying and they want to do, or somebody that's lost and trying, because there's a lot of the youngest that, since I work with the youth and things, I don't ever like saying kids are bad. A lot of them are misguided. And so if you're a misguided youth, you're a misguided teen, you're going to be a misguided adult. So I just love it. Back to we're to celebrating those things. So we showed y'all, celebrating one. That was last week.
Yeah, so if y'all weren't with us last week, you gotta go back to it. Go back to it. There was a moment where it was
A brief pause.
a brief pause but we recovered.
and it was a fast recovery at that. And then it was mentioned that at the time it was mentioned, that we didn't think it of a celebration at the time, but I did say, babe, this would have been one of them shut the laptops and I'm not talking to you, you're not talking to me for a couple days type of thing. But it didn't go that way.
Oh, thank y'all.
We try. We trying to help y'all too. That's why we do this. Try to do it every Tuesday, but life will life. Today was another tough day trying to figure out how to get the kids where they need to be. And I thank my friends, I thank my family, and I thank the Lord every day for allowing people to continue to say yes to us when we need them in our times.
Provision
Um,
is there.
yeah. But and we thank y'all for coming on here every Tuesday because we even if this is our assignment. So even if we don't even
Mhm.
see anybody in the chat talking to us, we're gonna have to continue because this is our assignment and we can't go away from it.
You stuck.
I've been stuck, babe, and I don't look at it as stuck. I look at it as blessed, beyond blessed, because we've come from some rough times.
Now your hair look crazier than it do on this thing.
I know, babe. I want a haircut so bad.
Because it don't look like what I see. Sorry, y'all, I done digress. My bad. I think it's time for me to go to bed.
No, she's telling me I look like a bum without telling me.
See? You heard that.
Yeah, that. Hey, wait, can I go check?
Yes.
All right, cool. I think it's the dry.
Sorry, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Oh, well, on another note, let me move out the way. A Beautiful Encounter is back. We're back. Get your tickets, abbeautifulencounter.com. It is now 2 days. Well, I should say a day and a half. June 13th and June 14th, 2025. It's in Alexandria, Virginia. Not too maybe 20 minutes from the airport, if that. So if you come on in, we staying the night. Let's go. Come and have fun.
I won't be staying the night.
No,
She
yeah,
told me
you can't.
that I
Friday,
can't
you're
stay
not
the
there.
night, but I will come and help out and then woo roll
Yeah,
out.
it was bigger than the bug. I hope it ain't no big bug like that because it was a big sound we heard.
If it was a bug that big, boy, he can have the
Remember when the
house.
birds got in the
Man,
thing?
listen, let me tell you this. If it was a bug that big, the sound that we heard, he can have his whole house. I'm sleeping outside. Cause
Mm-mm.
but it's the dryer.
Now with the fox, you ain't.
The fox ain't gonna get on the deck.
Oh, you gonna sleep on the deck?
I'm gonna sleep
So
on the
you
deck.
just gonna get a bug bites?
Hey, listen, babe. If the did you hear that
I
sound?
did hear the
All right,
sound.
but let's talk about the bird situation because that was another that's another celebration.
It is
I mean, I don't know, but
okay.
yeah. So that this babe, that was number 3, right?
Number 3, what?
The birds that had gotten a house, maybe 4. That might have been number 4. Trina loves reefs. Okay. And did you make those or
I
there was
made
what
one.
mom
My
made?
mom made one.
And I tried to tell her that I think the birds are sitting on the reef, and when you open the door, they fly in the house. So Kayla came home, and it happened to Kayla twice. She came home, and it's late. It's a bird in the house. What? Look at the time. Excuse me. so so we got to get the bird out the house now. I remember as a kid. I remember as a kid in elementary, the teacher would always say birds will fly into our windows all the time, and the teacher will turn all the lights out, shut all the blinds, and open up one window and one blind. And the show enough, if everybody's quiet, the bird flies out the window. All right. So I'm like, bet I know how to get this bird. We about to get it. We good. The bird is trying to fly up the steps. If it goes up there, we're in trouble. So we got a sheet blocking that part off. And now our door has a window on top. So the bird sees the light, but he's sitting on the window porch. And I'm like, window ledge on the inside of the house. How are we going to get this bird from that to there? It eventually came out, and I really no. That was the first time. Second time, it was the same thing. Thing was a reef. Like, babe, we gotta take this reef off. So we took the reef off. Now, we have a spotlight underneath our ornament. I guess that's an ornament. No, that's not an ornament. Whatever the little thing is that's over top of your porch, right?
The on it?
That's what it is. Okay, awning. And the bird built another bird. Don't know if it's the same bird. Built a nest underneath the thing, and I'm like, man, we need to move this bird nest. I go to move the bird nest. Why was eggs in there? And I knocked the eggs out, y'all. So now the nest is gone. The eggs are gone because they hit the ground and probably about a week later, if that, Trina's like,
let's back up because I was pissed with you with that one.
yeah, she was mad. She was mad
because I was like, leave the nest alone.
I should have left the nest alone. I should have left the nest alone. But I know that birds carry diseases. And I didn't want the bird underneath the thing if we leave the door open and flying again. So I was trying to move the nest. I was really trying to move it. I wasn't trying to destroy it. I was trying to move it. So long story short, we don't know what kind of birds were in the nest, but somehow 2 birds.
No, we know what it was.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Trina says, Andre, can you come downstairs? I think I hear a noise in the laundry room. So she's down here working. Come downstairs. And the first time I heard, I think it's like, babe, it's the furnace.
Yeah, we kept hearing noise.
Yeah. And then it started sounding like scratching. So I'm like, babe, we might need to call somebody because I don't think I think it's an animal. I don't think that's the furnace. They sent a guy out here. My man got on slacks and a button up. Yeah, the first dude that came out had on slacks and a button up. And I'm sitting there like, who you finna catch with slacks and a button up on? So he goes to the roof. Not to the roof, I'm sorry. He goes in the attic and he starts checking the installation and all that. He's like, man, I don't see no rodents in here. I'm like, bro, I don't even understand why you up here. I told you I heard it downstairs in the furnace. So I want to say that he went downstairs and we did not hear it. But then we heard it, right? My man didn't even want to do the work. Another guy comes out. It's 2 birds in the furnace. Like it's a furnace stack. So the furnace is here and it's a ledge. And then the birds somehow made it all the way and they were sitting on top of the ledge of the furnace. But then when he went to go open it, we were thinking it was 1 bird. When he went to go open it, it was 2 birds in there. And the dude said he thinks that the male bird might have been flapping and end up killing the mother bird. So then, of course,
the nest that he moved came back for revenge because they were looking for his eggs that he took. And so then I was pissed again because now we got additional expense because you didn't listen to me when I said leave the bird. So that was the instance like, listen, just leave the nest alone. Or have professionals come out and remove it.
I would say this.
Tiff said they sent the preacher to check it out.
Sometimes we just gotta listen to wife. Like, you right. You right. I'm gonna leave that joint alone. But it just made me think about the birds being in the house. So yeah. But I've researched some things and it was a weird encounter to have 2 to 3 birds in your house, and really 4 because
it was 2.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess they say that was another accomplishment because you ain't stay mad long. Not that long. And pretty sure if it was vice versa, I would have probably stayed mad or longer. Like, why you ain't leave the joint alone?
Them birds was they had to be it.
They was
Listen,
trying. I think they were real hard trying to get me. If they would have got into the house, I probably would have got pecked a few times, for sure. Because it's no way. I mean, thinking about it, we've been in this house. Kayla's 22, so we've been in here 15 years.
no, longer than that.
So you saying seven? Nah, no, not babe. It's been 15 because we
She
didn't move
was
in here until
5.
we
Or
moved in here when she was 5.
yeah,
Dang.
4 or 5, 4 turning 5.
Yeah, but we've been here for a long time. That was the first time a bird got into the furnace.
Said they were angry birds.
Yes. So again, I believe that the birds that I knocked their nest down were definitely here for revenge because we haven't had any birds in the house since, knock on wood, and we haven't had any birds in the furnace since. But we do have some wild foxes out there, a few of them. Um, like this has been another one of those great talks celebrating our obstacles because it's again celebrated. And as Trina was saying, because her head in the way, I moved off. Duck down. The beautiful encounter's back.
Y'all get your tickets, get your
It's
tickets, get your
back.
tickets.
And I think it's going to be another amazing time.
I know it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say that because everything that has led up to me putting the tickets on sale has been um just like causing me to question. Maybe I shouldn't do this, right? The federal government getting ready to go through this thing. Like, I don't have enough time. It's only 4 months away. Like all of the doubt was coming in. And I think one of the nights I couldn't sleep because I was coughing. God was like, go check your Instagram and see when you announced the last tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked and it was February, a week later, actually, in February than I did
down.
this time. And he said, there's plenty of time.
Plenty time. Plenty time.
So now I'm okay, like, God, I hear you. But the nut and, Agent Orange is my friend, my nail calls him. With all of that happening, maybe I should postpone till, things settle down. And God was like, this is the period why people need beautiful. And so I'm like, okay, so now I'm laying down, but then now it's like this is the post that you're supposed to put up. And because I'm like, God, I ain't got no like I don't have the flyers made, I don't have headshots, like all of those different things. And it was just like, just use what you had last year.
Why would you do anything different?
And I wrote my post and it was the same way. And that's when what you just said, Teresa said the same thing.
What?
Why was you expecting anything like why would I have expected anything different?
Ain't a coincidence.
It's not. And it's just it goes to show you like what you think is an obstacle or uncertainty, that as long as God is in the midst of it and he's leading you and guiding you, that there is no uncertainty.
Nope.
He is going to make a way. If you're following the lead that he puts before you, everything is going to work out the way that it needs to.
Like it's supposed to.
Like it's supposed to.
Yep.
So y'all go get your tickets. The speakers will start to be announced soon, but it is 2 nights. Friday night, I think it's from 6 to, I think we said 6 to 9.
Are we going to do another round of them coming on?
Yes.
All righty.
And then
look forward
Saturday
to that as
is
well.
from 10 to 6. And there's a buffet lunch provided on Saturday. And
what was the time last time, baby?
It's gonna be a good time. We were in the afternoon.
Shoot, then we get the rest of the day.
You silly. So it's going to be amazing. So y'all come on out. If I can get my head out of the way. June 13th, 14th, 2025. A beautifulencounter.com, and bring your girlfriends. If you were there last year, invite them, bring her out, bring somebody new, whoever you think needs to be in the room, because they get to experience, they want and need to experience something beautiful, just because If things are going to be uncertain, the one thing is that isn't uncertain is God, and he's there. I mean, he's the whole thing is orchestrated by him. I can't, I'm not doing this. I'm following his lead. So
And tell your male friends too, because beautiful ain't just for the ladies. I can tell them that. I can tell them that.
I ain't just considered that, but
But
hey,
it's for Saturday. It's for men only.
yeah, Saturday,
It's men only,
yeah,
not men only. But Friday is women only. Men can
yeah,
come on Saturday.
yeah.
Um, but yes, we definitely.
And
Ooh,
okay, so
guess what? I just did.
what?
I'm gonna tell you when we get off. I'm gonna tell
So
you when we get off.
I'll throw this disclaimer out. The reason why, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain this, but this is why I'm saying. So it's the theme is living beautifully in power, purpose, and present. The power is Friday night, and that is focusing on the power of who we are, the feminine, the spiritual, you know, pieces of us, and being able to accept the feminine side of who we are and not shying away from it, because I think sometimes um sensuality can be viewed as a negative thing. But I understand and know um that it's not. That God is in the feminine of who we are. And Friday night is a space where women are able to be open and about, the feminine side, the power of who we are, and not have to worry about, is my husband, sitting in the room. Like, this isn't it. It is coming, because I heard it, but this is for us, right? The times when you might want to be with your spouse, but because of the lack of confidence in you physically, right? Sometimes even spiritually, you may not connect with him the way that you like to. And so this is going to have now opened up the conversation on just that, being able to say, listen, you're not alone. Others have experienced this. Here's how you get through it. And really being able to um sit in the feminine piece of who you are. Like, the what is it, the soft side of us, and being able to acknowledge the soft side of us. I'm glad, God, thank you, because I was having a hard time figuring out how to deliver this piece, and it just flowed. So God, thank you. So y'all got to catch the replay if you need to understand. But that's why Friday night is women only. And Saturday, if there's a man that wants to come and experience beautiful, like my dad was there last time, and um
I was there.
you were there, Mike was there, Rick's popped by.
Yep. Yep.
um so if there are, women, y'all want to come, listen, let me talk about this hotel first. Let's just go there. It's at the Hotel AKA in Alexandria, Virginia, and I absolutely love the hotel. It's a very modern and chic place. Like, it's a very nice place to relax and enjoy and be in your beautiful experience. So if you want your husband to come with you, he can come on. If he need to stay in the room and he don't want to come to the event, that's fine. It's plenty to do. It's a nice area. Like, it's a really nice hotel. And I'm excited. I'm excited. So get your
Anything you do, I'm
tickets.
excited.
You can do payment plans at checkout. So it is affordable for I think for what everyone is getting. So I'm believing God for it. So get your ticket, invite somebody, bring somebody. If you can't make it but want to sow and support another beautiful that wants to be able to go but can't necessarily afford it all, please let me know, because that is an option as well. And also, if you want to sponsor the event, there are sponsorship opportunities as available as well. So if not, just keep us in prayer. And then, we're grateful. Anything else?
I'm ready. Wish it was tomorrow.
I need more time. I
Yeah,
need
I
more
know.
time.
Yeah,
Little more
I know.
time. Little more time.
I know.
But thank y'all for hanging in there with us tonight on overcoming obstacles together and us just being able again
Celebrating.
celebrating. Um us being able to, just share our story and give you examples of, okay, this is what it looks like for us.
And it's still a work in progress, y'all.
It most
It's
definitely
not
is.
it
As you would have
nothing is
saw from
overnight.
last week.
Yeah, nothing is overnight. But it goes to show you that if you stay the course, it will work out. Because if you start to veer off the course, that's when things start to get rocky. Because you're no longer on your path that you're supposed to be on. So stick with it, y'all. Because again, it ain't supposed to be easy. It ain't supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
tough. So that when you do get everything that you get and that you wish and that you deserve, you'll know what to do with it moving forward. You'll be prepared for anything and everything that does come your way.
Yeah. So we will see y'all next week for another edition of An Unscripted Beautiful Life.
And we still waiting for y'all to send in them requests.
Not leaning in for them, though. Listen, thank y'all for joining us. We love